back in, flag throwers. It is Wednesday, September 17th, and we are back once again, baby. Recapping NFL Week 2, previewing NFL Week 3, and... Hey, huddle up. All right, so need y'all to like, comment, subscribe on YouTube, follow us on all audio, leave a 5-star review, follow us on all socials. On one, ready, break. Green 19. It's like, y'all know what to do. Just follow the play call. Y'all know the play. Now go out there and execute. I want better execution. All right.
Yeah, okay. I don't know if we can say it yet, so I'll wait a couple seconds.
Oh, no, we could definitely say it. I don't care. Okay. But, all right, let's get into it, though. Let's not keep the people waiting. That's why we had to get the play call in quick, because, you know, Thursday Night Football, it was a good game. You know, the Commies and the Packers, it was a good game. The final score is not as indicative of how close that game actually was. Like, Green Bay had that pretty convincingly.
I'm about to say, I don't think that, there was not a close game at all. Green Bay did what they needed to do. They got out early, and then they controlled the game right afterwards. That's all they
Without a doubt.
Yeah.
I honestly think the two biggest storylines coming out of this game is how good Green Bay looks and Jaden Daniels' knee injury.
Mm-hmm. I thought you were going to say Matthew Golden and following the Packers on Instagram.
What? No, I didn't know about that.
Apparently he unfollowed. You know how they are with the whole, he unfollowed the team. Maybe he never followed the team. But, like, nobody ever knows. They just make this stuff up. But, you know, he should have had a 90-yard touchdown. But, you know, it's just the way the cookie crumbles sometimes.
But, yeah,
also, somebody tell Romeo Dobbs to get a haircut. He's a millionaire. He shouldn't be out there looking like Jimmy Butler in the bubble. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Not to mention the whole...
I'm looking a little rough right now myself, but I ain't a millionaire.
You see how big that Guardian cap was? Bro,
man,
like a goddamn bobblehead.
The man got no swag. There's no swag.
He got the zero drip factor.
Yeah, it's awful. It's awful.
But yeah, Jaden Daniels has a knee sprain. They had to wait for the swelling to go down, so his status for this weekend's now in question against the Raiders, so... Might need to keep that in mind when we do our picks later. But, yeah, I mean, it was a fun game to watch. I root for Green Bay, like, low-key, because my dad's a Packers fan because he's from Wisconsin. So, seeing Green Bay win was pretty cool. But let's move on to Sunday. And we got Jacksonville at Cincinnati. And Jordan,
that was a weird game.
What do you want to get into first? Do you want to get into the news after the game or the news during the game?
Let's go during.
Okay, so this game was the game of neither team wanted to win. I'm just going to put it. Neither team wanted to win that game.
And the fact that Jake Browning started to ball out after Joey B's injury was even funnier. Like, granted, he threw like 2-3 interceptions. Those sucked. But
he definitely did.
Well, all you got to do is throw it up to T. Higgins and Jamar Chase, and that's exactly what he did, and they won the game.
Now, at the end of the game, was that pass interference on Travis Hunter, in your opinion?
No, I thought it was good defense.
I thought it was good defense, too.
Yeah, I thought it was good defense.
You can't penalize him for good defense.
No, I thought it was good defense.
But, yeah, Jacksonville, they didn't want to win the game. Cincinnati, Joe Burrow went down. They were like, screw it. We don't want to win the game either. So someone had to win, and Cincinnati ended up winning. And Joe Burrow got injured in this game, just like you said.
You know what sucks?
Huh?
Me and you had the Bengals missing the playoffs without Joey B. They have not looked good the past two. Oh yeah, with Joey B. They have not looked good the past 2 games, but they've won, and so now they're definitely not making it, especially since he's going to be out 3 months. But it's the fact that people are going to be like, "Oh, Joey B was out," and like I feel like that's gonna, like we're going to be right, but it's going to diminish our take because like. We thought he was going to be healthy now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want Joey B.
They're going to be like, he was 2-0 when he played.
That's what I'm saying. That's somebody's livelihood. Never want anybody to be hurt. But at the same time, I'm not going to complain that I'm not going to see Joey B this year.
Oh, my God. Dude, I don't even smoke, and I might need a cigarette for this game. It's going to be Jake Browning at Carson Wentz in 2025.
That's awful. That's awful. Where's Wentz at anyway? Who are they playing next?
The Vikings.
Oh, yeah.
Because we'll get into that injury as well to J.J. McCarthy. But then their Monday Night Football at the Broncos. The Broncos should hang 40 on them. And then they're home for the Detroit Lions. So let's say they win the Vikings game and then lose to at Denver, home versus Detroit, and at Green Bay. That makes them 3-3 heading into the game with y'all on Thursday Night Football. So let's say you guys drop one because you normally don't sweep. You guys don't normally sweep.
I don't think we'll drop this one though.
Okay, well you play them twice in 4 weeks. So
Is
do you
that
think
that Thursday night? Is that at Pittsburgh or in Cincy?
in Cincy?
Oh, that's different. Yeah, maybe.
So let's say, just for the sake of argument, that the Bengals win. So that's 4-3. They're home versus the Jets. That's 5-3. Home versus the Bears. Do they win that game?
Are you doing this with or without Joey B?
I'm doing this with Browning.
I don't even know if they win against like Chicago or anybody with Browning. We'll see. Because you know how it is. Once you come in as a backup quarterback, you're basically just thrown into the fire. You can do whatever. So like there was no sort of like game plan for Browning or anything like that. He's a different type of quarterback than Joe.
I'm just worried they're not going to lose enough games to where Burrow's going to come back and he's going to light the world on fire to end the season. Because
I don't think so.
He's scheduled to come back Sunday, December 14th against the Ravens in Cincinnati. So even if they win that game, right? Let's say they win that game. They're at Miami. That's a win. They're home for the Cardinals. That's a win. And they're home for the Browns, which could be a win. So they could finish the season 4-0.
So you think they'll still be decent enough with Browning?
I think they can be, since now if they were 1-1 or 0-2, I'd say no. But a 2-game cushion, I mean, he can lose, boom, 2 in a row, and they're still 500.
Fair.
I'm saying I think they could still be 500 by the time Burrow comes back.
Okay.
So I need y'all to sweep them. I need the Jets to get their head out of their ass. I need the Bears to get their head out of their ass. And let's eliminate them now. Let's get them while we got them.
It would be nice. I don't want to lose to Jake. I've already lost to Sam Darnold. We'll get into that.
Because, like, realistically, if Jake Browning plays like he did against the Vikings, or excuse me, against the Jaguars,
he'll lose against a better team for sure.
Well, no, they might not win a game.
Yeah.
Because if he's going to play like that, they're going to lose to Minnesota, they're going to lose to Denver, lose to Detroit, lose to Green Bay, lose to y'all, maybe lose to the Jets, depending on which Jets show up, maybe lose to the Bears, depending on which Bears show up, lose to y'all, maybe lose to New England because they're gritty, lose to us, lose to Buffalo, and then Burrow's back.
Yeah.
That's assuming he plays like dog shit, though. I mean, if we get that Jake Browning run from a couple years ago, where they're like showing his girlfriend in the box and everything, like getting the whole superstar treatment, we could be in trouble.
I think that was him that beat us a couple years ago.
It was.
Yeah, I remember. Hopefully, it got a sour taste in our mouths when we face him this year, and we punch our ticket back because that was.
I'm
crazy.
just saying, if he plays as good as he did last time he filled in, like, they might be able to be 500 when Burrow comes back, and if they're 500 when Burrow comes back, they're gonna run the table and make the playoffs.
The league got more film on him, so I'm hoping not. Also, we don't know because if Burrow comes back, it takes him a while to get going.
Yeah, but he's gonna be pissed off and motivated.
True. I don't know. We'd have to.
Cincinnati Bengals.
I thought they sucked. I told them they
games
sucked.
do they have to win for them to be like, okay, let's get Joey B in there?
I'd say they got to be 500.
Okay, so I don't know. You said he's coming back in December.
So best case scenario, stars align. He's supposed to return Sunday,
like
December 14th. Week 15 again, home for the Ravens.
Okay. That's a while. I don't even think it'd be worth it for him to come back.
It's only worth it if they have a chance at the playoffs.
Yeah. If it's like slim to none, there's no reason for him to come back.
But I'm saying if they have 8 losses by the time he's scheduled to come back, they won't bring him back.
No.
But if they have 5 or 6 losses, they're going to bring him back.
Yeah, they'd bring him back.
And that's why I'm trying to find the 5 losses or 6 losses here. Denver, Detroit, Green Bay, one of them against you guys, Buffalo, and then we'll say we beat them. There's 6 losses. But the problem is where we find in the other
I got
2.
y'all sweeping because y'all sweep them even when they got. Granted, Jamar goes off, but you guys have been beating them. You've at least swept them last year.
Well, I know, but I don't like counting on sweeps.
Okay.
So we need to find 2 losses in this schedule. So it's either got to be Minnesota, the Jets, the Bears, y'all sweep, or New England.
Mm-hmm.
Can they lose those 2 of those 5 games?
Yeah. Depending on what Browning you get, I guess.
Well, it sucks. If Minnesota had J.J. McCarthy, I'd be more confident. But Carson Wentz,
it's also not like they played competent offenses either. Like the Jags, I feel like should have hung more on them, but
and the Browns are
the Jags, and the Browns should have hung more on them, but it's the Browns are the Browns. So like I don't trust their defense yet, and I don't even think their offense is going to be consistent enough because it's going to be literally Browning throwing it up, maybe throwing for 1 or 2 picks a game. Again, if he plays a better team and he has that stat line, it might get ugly.
Well, speaking of ugly, and I want to get into this next game. And I want to start because I know how you are, and I want to start by prefacing what I'm about to say. Both things can be true. Capiche?
Okay.
Hear me out. Both things I'm about to say can be true. They can coexist. Okay. Russell Wilson had a vintage Russell Wilson game. He threw that deep ball like he had a gun to his head.
Okay.
The same time, he lost them that game, and how often is he going to be able to replicate that?
Yeah. I will say, the funniest thing is, every Giants fan that I talked to after the game didn't even care about Russ's stat line. It was why the fuck would Russ throw that ball at the end of the? I'm like,
dude, that was if you Googled arm punt, that clip would appear. That was the definition of an arm punt.
That is the prime Russell Wilson experience that you get now. Seattle days, he would have won that game. Russ now will give you like a game where you think he might be something, 1 or 2 games a year where you think he might be something, and more than likely you're not going to win that game. We did because he gave us the Cincy game where we had like 400 yards of offense and he had like 400 yards passing.
Yeah, that was a fun game.
That was a great day. And when we played the Packers, those were the 2 games. Well, I say Commanders too. I'll say 3. He gave us 3 games last year where I was like, ooh, we might be cooking. We might have something.
Right.
The other 11 that he started, whatever it was, awful.
The way I compare his game against the Cowboys was like when you go out drinking with the boys on a Saturday night. You know, all of regulation, you know, you're drinking shots, you're drinking mixed drinks, someone's buying you a drink, y'all are having a great time, you're having a blast, and then they get to overtime and he throws that pick and it's like you had one too many drinks and you were hauling ass to the bathroom to
that Cowboys defense is Swiss cheese, boy. Horrific. I thought our defense was bad. That defense is terrible. At least we can get some stops occasionally. We'll get into it.
Aubrey for MVP.
But man, what? I got him and Boz best kickers in the league right now.
I don't even think it's close. I mean, you can throw Cameron Dicker in there, but I think he's a great 3. But I don't think he's
Aubrey has the best leg. You know, I got to put Boz in there because he's clutch. But yeah, I think those 2 right now are.
Our kicker's a serial killer, man.
Yeah,
that can't wait to deliver.
Crazy quote. Crazy quote. He has a slow pulse rate.
He can't wait to deliver.
Yo, Mike Tomlin, bro. He said something today. Oh my gosh.
A little side tangent, real quick. Did you see that press conference with Brian Kelly, and he essentially said we're not going to apologize for winning?
We're not going to apologize for winning.
No, I didn't see it.
So they were like asking him, you know, like why can't you?
Well, was this when he snapped on the reporter?
Yeah. He essentially hit him with
the game. Yeah, I did.
He essentially hit him with his version of the "we not gonna apologize." He hit him with
we're not gonna apologize for winning.
Which I get, bro. And I swear, like reporters be asking the stupidest questions, bro. Like, obviously you lost the game. How did you lose the game? Like, who wants to answer that? No,
like, gee, I don't know. Maybe Russell Wilson threw the worst arm punt of all time.
Maybe ask it like they don't see it. It's like. Mike Tomlin, I know we're getting just quick side tangent as well. Mike Tomlin had his press conference today. They literally asked him about like schematic things. He was like, "You guys are at practice. Why do I have to tell you what we talk about out in the open? Y'all just want me on record." And that's literally what he said. He was like, "Not today." And everybody started laughing, but he did not laugh. He was dead serious.
Dude, Malik Neighbors looked like a top 5 receiver in this game.
Oh, Malik Neighbors was a
He kind of made Russell Wilson look better than he was. Because he made some crazy catches.
Well, Russ still has the deep ball. We know that. It's just everything.
But that one in the end zone where Malik's like...
Oh, that was tough. Because, like, the dude even, like, was covering Malik's face mask.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Malik just said, I got it.
I also feel like this is the game where the Cowboys are probably going to get... Well, future games will give George Pickens more targets.
Yeah.
Because he basically had the game... Well, would have had the game-winning touchdown if Russell Wilson didn't just throw a moonball to Neighbors at the end of the game.
Oh man, that was I will say it was cool to see Russ turn the clock back, but
you know it's not sustainable. He'll give you 1 or 2 more of those, and then it's over.
Well, that's the thing is that it's overshadowed by the dumbest interception of all time that he threw.
I don't know why he does. It was second down.
Why did nobody in a country mile,
and it was second down. I still can't get over it. Like you didn't have to win the game on one play, second down.
Also, the Giants, their defense deserves some criticism because A, they let up all those points, obviously, but B, they were playing prevent defense. You're playing against Brandon Aubrey. Brandon Aubrey, he just has to make it to the 50, and it's game over.
Yeah.
It's
I feel like, again, Cowboys are a really good offense, so I feel like this was an outlier as far as the Giants' defense. Because, like, the first week, they showed us a good defense. It's just the offense wasn't keeping up. I don't think this is going to be a consistent problem for them. It's the fact that they ended up scoring on the Cowboys that much. That just lets you know how bad their defense is right now, especially with no pass rush.
If you want to talk about some bad defenses, bro, the Chicago Bears got their tail between their legs right now, bro. Motor City Dan Campbell hung 52, and if I'm being honest, I think he ran the score up. Fuck yeah!
You know what's crazy? I had Jared Goff starting in fantasy on Yahoo, but not in sleeper.
Oof.
He was on my bench.
Crazy. I had the Cowboys defense.
Ooh,
because I was banking. Well, no, because of how bad Russ played. I'm like, oh, he throwing some picks.
Nah, Cowboys defense worse than what did they play?
Well,
the
no, because
Commanders?
of the ball hawking corners. I thought they were gonna get one or two.
Fair. Nah, they play like hot trash.
No.
Yeah, they play like Trayvon Diggs. They gonna ship him out next. He played like some hot doogie.
Yeah. You guys are gonna be looking for another corner, and Jerry's gonna put Trayvon Diggs on the trade blocks, and then you're just gonna.
I don't know why they don't just put him
man,
at
I may need
safety. I really feel like he'd be a good free safety. I don't know why they don't just put him at safety.
Him and Jabril Peppers and Deshaun Elliott. We're not talking Steelers right now. That's for later. But back to the Lions Bears game. I mean, MCDC. He heard the slander. He literally said, "Oh, we motivated." He said, "Oh, this is a revenge game," and everyone was like, "Revenge for what?"
Mm-hmm.
Like, what? But yeah, the hung 52, and bro, Caleb, I want to believe in him so bad because half the game he has these plays where it's like, I don't know if anyone else.
Where you feel like there's only like 2 quarterbacks in the league that can make the type of throws.
I was gonna say Caleb makes some plays where I'm like, unless you're Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, or Josh Allen, that
you're
throw's
not making that
being
play.
made.
Yeah.
And then the other half is the Russell Wilson arm punt.
Yeah.
Like, what's going on?
I think he's driving Ben Johnson crazy. We know he is, but it's because of the type of quarterback that he's trying to be. You don't have to win the game on every down. We know the Ben Johnson offense is predicated on you just rhythm passing. Rhythm passing, getting the ball to your playmakers. That's why Jared Goff was so good at it. Jared Goff knows he's an accurate quarterback. He knows where to put the ball, where the ball needs to be put. And you're not asking him to do too much. And the Lions have a ton of playmakers, which is why he looked good with the Rams because they had playmakers, and why he looked good with the Lions because they had playmakers. Not saying he's not a good quarterback. I think he is. I think he's very smart.
Yeah, we don't hold talent against quarterbacks.
No, not at all. But, yeah, I think that Caleb just likes to play too much hero ball. Again, he's a young quarterback, so I'm not nowhere near, ready to give up on him at all. But, he just needs to show a little bit more.
Well, that leads into my next question of 1 to 10. Where are you at on Bajent Watch?
Like a 3.
Okay.
2 or 3. Mm-hmm.
That's fair. But
I don't think. Yeah, no. I think he's a good backup. I don't know if you trust Bajent as a starter. I'm gonna be real.
No, that's fair. I just have seen Twitter.
yeah. Twitter's Twitter, though. We know that's not a real place.
I think it's just Ben Johnson, Caleb Williams. Their styles are just clashing.
I think that's the problem. It's because Ben Johnson, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like he's not tailoring the offense to Caleb the way he should. I feel like he's trying to, especially with it being his first head coaching gig, that he's trying to like establish himself.
His culture.
Yeah, which I get, but at the same time, if you have a quarterback that you're committed to, you're gonna have to tailor their offense to him.
To be fair, with how bad the Bears' culture is, it might not be the worst idea that he's doing this.
Fair, which is also maybe why he's
the worst idea.
And especially from him coming from the Lions culture, maybe that's why he's so. Because we know Dan Campbell, it's either his way or the highway. They've already said it. It's very like I don't know if you've seen the pivot interview with oh my gosh, what's his name? Why am I blanking? David Montgomery and Jahmyr Gibbs. They went on the Pivot podcast with RC, Fred Taylor, and them, and they were talking about how the Lions, it's basically like college workouts, bro. Like you get no break. Like Dan Campbell, he's like that. Like it's rigid, and I think No, go ahead. What were we saying?
I was gonna say, have you heard the new nickname that Twitter has given Jameer Gibbs and David Montgomery?
It's not Sonic and Knuckles anymore. What is it?
Nah, so you know how it was Sonic and Knuckles?
Yeah.
Well, according to Twitter, their new nickname is Ass and Cheeks.
Jameer had a good game. Jameer had a good game. That's funny though. Jameer had a good game.
I
And
know.
I like Montgomery. Montgomery's tough, man. I feel like he would be a starter on most teams. It's just the fact you got
I
Jameer
agree.
Gibbs. Yeah, I like if Steelers need to give him a call if they try and trade him.
Did you see that Ben Johnson says he openly said that he's gonna use Roma Dunze like Amon Ra.
Good. You know why?
I
Because
can't
got
wait to
him
see
fantasy. Yes, sir.
You gotta
Yes,
update your
sir.
team name.
Bro. I know it's still Hawk. I need to go ahead and change it though. I mean, it's been working. So until I lose, I don't think I'm gonna change it.
That's fair. We're 0-2, so we're calling a players only meeting in
Fair.
week 3.
Fair.
We gotta do it. Gotta do it.
Fair.
But moving on to the next game.
Is it
This
time
one
yet?
I didn't really catch much of this game.
Okay.
It's Rams at the Titans. The Rams won 33-19.
Oh no, I didn't see much of this game either.
Cam Ward, I saw that crazy play that like most coaches would have a heart attack, where he's like running all the way to the right and then throws it all
And then like he
the way
does
on
the
the
Will
other side.
Levis. Did you see the Will Levis?
No.
Yeah, he does the Will Levis, but it worked out.
Oh, you talking
did
about the way
the-
where he runs to the right and then throws it all the way across the
No, he was parallel to the ground.
Oh no,
and
I
threw the ball.
missed it.
Yeah, and you know they probably had flashbacks to Will Levis, but he completed the ball.
Also, I want to know, how did Puka Nacua get an 80-yard rushing touchdown? Like, how did no one catch up to him?
I had him in fantasy too, though. But
He's
nah,
not fast. He runs like a 4.8.
he reminds me of.
How did he not get caught by the safeties?
I don't know. He's more like he just has football speed.
He
Like
must,
he's not a
'cause-
fast guy, but football speed's a real thing.
Yeah.
Like there's
definitely.
people who run like 4.6, 4.5 in the NFL, still bringing like 60-yard touchdown. Derrick Henry,
I was
Derrick
gonna say
Henry
Derrick Henry
ran
ran a 4.5 something.
but he's sitting here, and you're not telling me that Derrick Henry's running a 4.5 right now.
No, he
He's
doesn't
definitely
look like it.
slower than he was when he first got in the league. But he's still breaking away from people. And football speed is a real thing. It doesn't matter.
sure.
40. That's why I say 40 time doesn't matter, bro. It doesn't. It's flashy, but I don't think it matters. It doesn't translate to actual football.
Well, the Rams, I mean, they looked good. They looked good enough to win. They looked a lot better than they did against the Texans. So
I
Rams,
still have them right about where we said they'd be. There's a wild card team. I
yeah,
don't
I'd
think
watch
they're
out for
gonna
them.
win. Yeah.
The Titans, I think both things can be true. The Titans suck, but Cam Ward is really good.
I wish that they would put more around. I pray they don't ruin the boy, because right now he's looking for his circumstance. I know he's not playing perfect, but for his circumstances, he's playing well.
That's what I'm saying. Like, Titans suck. Cam Ward's a guy. Both
Yeah.
things are true.
Yeah.
So, I have to lock in on some Tennessee football. I haven't really watched much of that yet, but
Just because it's
this
not fun to watch.
this next game was crazy. The Patriots at the Dolphins. Patriots
Mm-hmm.
won 33-27. Bro, the main thing from that game was the Patriots allowed a punt return for a touchdown, and then on the ensuing kickoff, ran that bitch back.
It's not, this also tells me that Patriots a little leaky on defense, and we already know Miami's very leaky on defense. So like, I don't know.
We knew Patriots were like low key leaky, like
Yeah.
talent.
It's only because of talent. I feel like if they actually
Yeah.
had some semblance of talent, they'd be well coached. Because it's also a Mike Vrabel team. You know what I'm
Mike
saying? He would have
Vrabel's
them ready
so
to play.
good, dude.
That's why I'm saying they're gritty. So I don't think they'll ever get like smacked.
No,
But
you guys got to watch out when you play them next.
oh yeah, for sure. Because of how we just played too. I still have us winning. I think it'll be a close game. It's also in Boston, so you know they're gonna want to win for the home crowd. I just don't
Could be
think
tough.
they're just. I feel like we said in our preview. I think they're 1 to 2 years away from being good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think they're just a decent team right now.
I think they can make the playoffs next year as like a 7 seed.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure. If they play their cards right this year and get it together, possibly this year. I don't know what their schedule looks like, but possibly.
Hang on, let's see. I'm gonna count the wins real quick while you're explaining that.
But yeah, I guess we can still get into the game. Dolphins offense looked competent, but we know that's just fluky because they have not looked competent in a season and a half. What else?
I'm counting
Tua,
7 more wins if they
7?
don't upset anybody.
What they got? 1 right now, so like 8 and 9.
Because I'm assuming they lose to you.
Mhm.
Carolina's a win. New Orleans is a win. Oh, wait, no. They lose to you guys. They beat Carolina. They lose to Buffalo. They beat New Orleans. They beat Tennessee. They beat Cleveland. I say they lose to Atlanta.
Hear me out. I feel like the Tennessee and Cleveland games could be either or, just because of the nature of those teams.
Yeah.
Not saying
I
that
think they lose to
great teams.
Atlanta, lose to the Bucks.
Okay.
I think they win one of the games against the Jets.
Mhm.
Lose to the Bengals. Well, Bengals are going to have Jake Browning. They could win that
Mhm.
game.
Mhm.
I say they beat the Giants because they'll be on Jackson Dart time at that point. Lose to Buffalo, lose to the Ravens, lose to the Jets, beat the Dolphins.
Mhm.
So I'm counting 6 to 7 more wins.
I can see.
So that's right where we had them.
Yeah. Yep.
But yeah, I mean Patriots. I'm intrigued to watch them against y'all this upcoming week because I think that'll.
It's
be
going to be a
game
gritty
to watch.
game. I think our offense.
And I love
is gonna,
Drake May.
I think Seattle's defense is probably the best defense we've played this year so far.
Yeah, without a doubt. But that
I
offense was
think-
not good. We're not going to get into that yet. That's coming up.
Yeah. We'll get into it. We beat ourselves in that game. I stand by it. But we'll get into that later. What was I saying? Yeah, Patriots defense, well coached. Again, if you beat yourself, they'll make you pay. But
Yeah.
I don't think it's anybody you should be scared of.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
This
Other than
next game-
Gonzo's a good starting quarter.
Patriots are just gritty. That's the only way I can
Yeah.
describe them.
Yeah.
This next game we can literally spend 60 seconds on. The Mac Jones led Niners at the Spencer Rattler led
Yeah. I
Saints.
think this is the only game I did not even.
Niners
take
won
seriously.
26-21. Next.
Did you? I was about to, did you look at this game at all? There's nothing I really.
Hell
remember.
no. I
Yeah,
didn't
no.
watch that game.
No.
And then this next game I only watched till Justin Fields got concussed and I was like, wrap it up. It's
Yeah,
over.
tell me what was going on in this game, because I was like checking the score and I saw some of the highlights, but like I don't even know. Like, it didn't look like the Bills blew them out on offense. Like, I'm wondering how did this game go?
Once Justin Fields got concussed, it's just
But how did the Jets look previous?
I
Did they look like they were moving the ball at least?
yeah, I mean, they had less than a quarter.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I didn't know he got hurt that early.
Yeah, that's why Buffalo.
Oh, that
and
might
then-
have cooked everything then. Yeah.
And then
that
Josh
changed everything.
Allen broke his nose and came back and was just like
You fucking with me, right?
and just
I
proceeded
know
to
James
just
Cook had a good game too, right?
unload the clip. Yeah, James Cook was on. The defense looked like shit the whole game.
Jets.
The
That's what I was saying.
the offense
Yeah.
went to shit as soon as Fields got out.
Mhm.
So it's tough to tell. Buffalo looked like Buffalo though. So
I'm about to say Buffalo's Buffalo right now, so we'll have to see. That's still Buffalo's division by far. I'm not gonna say the Jets are gonna suck yet though. I don't think they'll
No.
be playoff. I think they'll be borderline, but we'll see.
Aaron Glenn's cut 2 players in 2 weeks, so he's definitely trying to set the accountability culture there.
I'm not gonna lie to you though. That might be a double-edged sword for him.
Why?
As just because it's like I get it, but like this is still people's livelihoods and maybe.
Well, apparently it
some
was
players
like
that
guys who were
know.
already on the fringes, but they gave like the benefit of the doubt to.
Okay, well, I get that, so I'll retract. But I'm
It's
just
not
if
like
this
he's
is
cutting
guys-
he's not cutting Will McDonald, you know.
Now the dude that fumbled against us and cost him a game, I understand because he had that problem last year. So that one I
Xavier
definitely
Gibson, yeah.
understand. Yeah,
And then this guy had three holding calls in one drive.
that's rough.
Yeah, so
Yeah, that's rough.
Aaron Glenn was like,
Okay,
hit the hay, buddy. But
cuts Garrett Wilson after 5 drops in one game.
that's what I'm saying. Like Brees
That would
Hall
be
gets
hilarious.
cut, like put on the practice squad.
Brees Hall gets cut. Oh my gosh, I would pray.
He's
I
not
would
getting
pray.
cut.
He's so
not
nasty.
getting cut.
You know they talking about him getting traded, especially with his contract stuff. I doubt it. I think they'll pay him, but
The trade I can see.
Mhm.
But
Is it time? It's time.
Stay by your phone, man. I may need you.
Okay. Go ahead, do the intro.
I will give my thoughts while you gather yourself.
I'm good, but yeah, you go first.
So, the Seattle Seahawks stroll into Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and win 31-17 in the DK Metcalf revenge game. And first things first, the Pittsburgh Steelers beat themselves. First and foremost. I mean, Miss Hizzy was not happy about this game. To sum up her reaction,
What the fuck happened?
yeah, she was not thrilled about that. But I've been banging the drum of Caleb Johnson all offseason, and that aged like milk in this game, boy. Let me tell you, and I feel bad because he didn't do kick returns at Iowa, and they're just like, you know what? Screw it. You're going to go out there and return kicks. And he was like, and so he must have thought it was the college rule where once it touches the end zone, it's dead.
It's a wrap, yeah, but no.
Whereas that's not a thing anymore. With the landing zone, if the ball touches the landing zone, it's live.
It's automatically live regardless, especially if
it's live till it's downed or it goes out of bounds, either or. Caleb must not have, because the way he walked away from it, he thought for sure that play was
he had
dead.
to go down that ball, man. It would have been a touchback. Go down the ball.
The way he walked away, you could tell he thought the play was over.
Actually, hear me out. Would it have been a safety because it touched his helmet?
No.
Still would have been a touchback, right?
It's the same as a fumble.
Okay.
But yeah, so, and then Aaron Rodgers, he had 1 or 2 interceptions.
He had 2, but like I don't count.
One wasn't not his fault.
Yeah.
One was
the other one was
like,
honestly, both of them were like, one was Calvin Austin getting in the way of Pat Freiermuth, and the second one was
what I was about to say.
Yeah, the second one was we're down 2 touchdowns. Let me just throw something, and we only got a minute left in the game. So like, it is what it is.
The Calvin Austin one, that's 100% on Calvin. That's why Aaron Rodgers was so pissed off because I mean Freiermuth was
open. He slid on the ground to go catch the ball right here.
Yeah. And defense, dude, we gotta talk about it. What's going on? What I think's happening is it's for TJ, Cam, Hayward. So offenses are like, we'll just run this way.
No, that's literally what it is. If you see you know how they have the play charts where it's like, where did one team run most of their plays? If you look at their running play chart for the past 2 weeks, I kid you not, I'm not lying to you. Literally all their runs are to the left side.
Yeah, I wonder why.
For a reason. Yeah,
I wonder why.
Like literally all their. But I'm gonna let you continue because I got a lot to unpack.
But I think Jalen Ramsey's paying major dividends so far
he's a
for
dog.
the Steelers defense. But
I don't think we've been putting him in advantageous positions either. Because I'm not blaming him for the times he got beat.
But I think it's time Terrell Austin is getting. I know we've been banging that drum since we started.
I've been banging it for 3 years, Cole.
But I think
the
national media is starting to finally buy into it because this defense is way too good and they should not be letting up 30-plus points a game.
You've known me for how long now? 4 or 5 years?
Long enough.
Yeah. So I think 5 years. But literally, at least 3 of them I've been saying Terrell Austin needs to go.
Yeah, and I've believed you. I've agreed with you, but I think the national media is starting to catch on. But offense was okay. I mean, that Seahawks defense was really good. DK Metcalf did not have a revenge game. And the Lions got to get better. Broderick Jones still sucks ass. And
I will say
the defense.
They played better. A-Rod ran into 2 of those sacks. I think he only got sacked twice. I think he ran into both of them. I'm not going to lie to you. Fair. Yeah. Because I think they were very much covered sacks.
Yeah. Mainly the defense. That's the main. That should be concern 1, 2, and 3 out of this game. But go ahead, let them have it.
First and foremost, Jaylen Warren was my offensive MVP. I'm gonna start there. I know he's not your guy. The dude was a dog. He had the hurdle. He had the breakaway for like 50. He's a dog. I'm not saying
you must be some kind of a dumbass.
Dog, he played like a dog. And you saw it. You know he did. Don't do that. You just want to piss me off. Don't do that. Anyway. He was the best offensive player. I think he should have got more touches. He was averaging like 4 carries, so I don't know why we went away from him. The line was getting more push when he was running the ball. I don't know why we tried to give Kenny G carries. And I'm also not sure why they're not giving KJ any carries. I understand that you're trying to ease him in there, but at least
he's in the doghouse now, so he's definitely not getting carries.
No, he's definitely not. Because Mike Tomlin already said in the presser today, he's not even he's taking him off of return. So
well, I mean, he should have in the first place. But.
He's got to earn his way back. I think they only put him back there because of his vision. They know he's not fast. But if LeGarrette Blount can return kicks and be successful at it, I think KJ can. I'm just saying. Defense. Again, there's a lot wrong with our defense. I think Terrell Austin is trash. I think we have the talent.
Been saying it.
I think also the fact that we're hurt is not helping us out. Nick Herbert, this is only his, second game back. Highsmith went out. Highsmith is definitely, we both know, a better run defender. He's way bigger than Herbert. He's definitely a better run defender.
He's always injured, though.
He's always injured. That's my only gripe with Highsmith. As soon as he got that contract, when he's available, he's a solid number 2 rusher. But he's just not giving me anything. Herbig's just too small. Herbig's great in pass rush, but he just gets bullied in the run game. Sometimes he's feisty enough, but like when you're 6'2", 230, and you're undersized, my guy. You're dealing with 6'7" tackles that are 300 pounds. You're gonna get pushed around regardless.
Oh yeah, you're gonna get
how
thrown.
strong you are. Yeah, it doesn't matter how strong you are. You're gonna get pushed around, dog. It's just a matter of weight and physics. Benton should not be at nose. I said this last week. Yet again, they put Benton at nose. Yet again, he gets blown back into Patrick Queen's lap every play. PQ played a good game. Peyton Wilson didn't give me that too much this game. He made some plays. He got hurt. PQ's looking like PQ, which I like, but again, he can't do everything himself. Our line just has to give me more, man. They have to give me more. I hope Derek Harmon comes back this week. I hope JPJ comes back. I don't think Darius Slay played bad. He had a couple breakups. He had a really good it was like, I think it was Cup ran a stick route and Slay hit him pretty hard for a breakup. So Slay had a good game. J Ram had a good game. Only thing is that bomb to JSN that sealed the game, basically. That's the only gripe I have with Slay, or not Slay, Ramsey on the day.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, all defense is Swiss cheese. I don't know where we're gonna. The middle of the field is bad right now. They converted like 3 third and longs, bro. Like third and 12
That's
plus.
crazy.
It was crazy. But going to the offense, I thought offensive line played better. I thought we went away from the run too quick, and I don't know why we didn't incorporate play action. I don't think we ran any play action, which was crazy considering how much we ran it against the Jets.
That is crazy.
And Seattle's a more aggressive defense, I feel. So like I don't understand. Like even without Witherspoon, Seattle's always like to the ball. You know what I'm saying? That's just the type of defense they are. They're very much Baltimore style in that sense, especially because their defensive coordinator has like those roots. But offensively, like I said, offensive line played good. Went away from the run too fast. Aaron played good. He had a crazy throw to Pat Freiermuth. Crazy throw that Pat drop. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Dog. Insane throw. Vintage A-Rod throw.
Oh yeah.
DK was quiet other than that touchdown. I think Seattle just knows him and they played him pretty well. And it's also, I'm going to bang the table and say we need a wide receiver too. I think Calvin Austin's a pretty good 3. And I'm just being real. Because he'll give you flashes where you think, okay, bona fide too. And then
Y'all got to get Roman Wilson on the field.
Roman Wilson, he's been on the field. I feel like they're not, especially with our tight ends and stuff. I just feel like he's buried. Like he's just out there running routes on air and blocking. Like I've seen him out there. He's just not getting utilized. And what's crazy is he's sneaky. He has 4.3 speed. I don't know why they're not throwing to him more.
I don't either. I loved him at Michigan.
Yeah, I don't understand. There's just a lot to. Again, I think what we also have to attribute our losses and our loss and our I guess our abysmal play at times is this is basically like a brand new team. We brought in so many vets. There's been so much turnover. And it's a lot of people who aren't familiar with the culture or familiar with the playbook or anything like that, which is also why like somebody like Jabril Peppers didn't get a lot of clock. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of turnover. Again, we have a new everything for like the third year in a row, honestly. So I think it's just going to take some time for us to gel. I think we got more talent than people give us credit for. We'll just have to see if we can put it all together. That's all I got to say, man. This game it pissed me off more than any Steeler game in the past couple of years. Because, usually I haven't had high expectations. This year I had some expectations. Not Super Bowl, but at least wild card. You know what I'm saying?
At least
I had expectations. At least win a wild card game against like the Texans or somebody. That was my expectation this year. They're not helping me out right now. I need a little bit more.
Give it time. Aaron Rodgers is still the man. But I'll make the Ravens recap pretty quick because I'm not entirely proud of how we won this game, but
we're not going to apologize for winning.
You did everything you needed to do. D-Hop looking good right now, too, by the way.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, the offense, Derrick Henry only had like 20-something yards, but the defense showed up, special teams showed up, blocked that punt. Nate Wiggins got that pick. Lamar had the quietest 4-touchdown passing performance.
Fair, yeah. Yeah.
Like I said, it was ugly. like we scored a lot of points, but like
I got a stat you'll enjoy, by the way.
what?
Lamar right now is currently,
Oh, I saw this.
the
You
highest
say
rated passer in NFL history.
Oh, but I thought he was Lamar B.
People be hating, bro. People
just saying.
be hating, bro.
Well,
No,
that's what I'm
that's my
saying.
running back. They can honestly, that running back joke should have been out the window 3 years ago.
After he won his first MVP, it should
Yeah,
have been
3
out the
years
window.
ago, bro.
But yeah, like I said,
We're not going to apologize for
He's
winning.
been in the league 8 years.
I know we're old.
Dang, it don't feel like 8 years.
But like, we're not gonna apologize for winning. That game was ugly as hell, but we won. We put belt to ass. Moving on, because I'm not proud of how we played in that game.
Mm-hmm. Oh, quick thing. Did you see him hugging Joe Flacco?
Yes, that was.
Oh,
So
that was so
wholesome.
sweet, man.
My childhood
so
heart
sweet,
was
dog.
so happy.
Lamar had his eyes closed, just like
He
that
said,
was so
"Ugh."
sweet, dog. Yo, that just shows you how big Joe Flacco is. Also, pause. That dude, what, 6'6", 6'7"? That's a big
6'6".
dude, bro.
Yeah.
He's a big dude, dog.
But moving on, how much of this Denver Colts game did you watch? Because
I
Denver
watched the
got
good majority of
screwed.
it. I watched the
Denver
good
got
majority of it.
screwed.
Are you talking about on the leveraging?
Yes.
Yeah.
They got
Also,
so screwed.
Did you see them hug Danny Dimes after the game? That was so wholesome, man.
Who?
So his teammates, like literally, like 3 or 4 of his teammates came up to him and hugged him after the game. And he was just smiling. And I was so happy, bro.
I'm so happy for him, man. I'm glad he's doing well.
Danny,
I didn't see this coming, but I'm glad he's doing well.
Well, remember what I said. I felt like the Colts had a good structure. And I also remember what Danny Dimes did back in 2020. Now, he didn't have the greatest statistical season, but he went on a run there, especially when they beat the Vikings in playoffs. And I argued that he has a better roster now than he did then.
Without a doubt. I literally said if Daniel Jones can give them average quarterback play, they'd be a playoff team. And
he's been giving them above average.
Top 10 playoff.
Yeah, he's definitely giving them above average play right now.
They're the only team that hasn't punted.
Yeah. It's been what, 15 consecutive drives, something like that.
Yeah, and we all drank the Denver Broncos Kool-Aid this offseason, and
not
Colts beat them.
Not I.
Piss off. You bought into it at least a little bit.
I thought they were going to be good on defense, which they have been.
Yeah. But that was a great game. Shout out to the Colts. They're really doing it right now. I can't wait to see how it goes later into the season. I wonder if this is just a Linsanity run or if they're actually legit.
I think they'll come down a little bit, but I think they'll be consistent.
Yeah.
I think they'll
next
win.
Game,
I got them 9 or 10 games for sure.
That's fair. I have them winning the division now that the Texans are 0-2, but we'll get into that. This next game, I am done with the Panthers. Giving up.
I don't know why you were on that train.
And
Although I did say I thought Bryce Love would play better.
Here's the thing. This is why I was on the trade. Dave Canales is a good coach. They drafted Ted McMillan and Xavier Leggett. They have Jalen Coker too. Xavier Leggett. And
you know they try to say his accent's fake. For real, there's a clip of him back at Carolina where he's talking, but you can tell he's trying to talk like proper. Yeah. So like his accent isn't as thick. And so that's why people got to understand, code switching, man. There's a certain way you got to talk in a professional sense. You know what I'm saying? But I guess he just stopped doing it after a while. But you can still hear the Louisiana accent. So like I don't know why people said it was fake.
But they've signed free agents for the offensive line. They have J.C. Horn. They have Derek Brown.
Who they just paid.
Yeah, they drafted well. Dave Canales is a good coach, like I said. Bryce Young's.
Did they get Derek Brown this offseason, by the way?
They've drafted him. They've been had him.
Are you serious? I didn't know he was on the Panthers this whole time. I don't know why I thought he was sucked. Okay. Because he's a good deep tackle. I really didn't know he was on the Carolina this whole time. That's crazy. Okay.
But Bryce Young was a number 1 overall pick for a reason. Second year in that good Dave Canales offense, because we saw what Baker did with that Dave Canales offense. That's why Dave got hired. So I thought, Bryce has finally got some structure. Second year in an offense. He's got some weapons. He's got some help. And I'm done. I've given up. I liked it, but I'm out.
There's a lot more teams in this quarterback conversation in the offseason than I thought there was going to be.
Yeah.
So absolutely. It's going to be interesting. We'll get into college at a later date, but it's not looking good for the college quarterback scheme right now.
No.
Yeah. Like all the top ones that we had in our top are not playing well right now, except for one. Seller's still playing decently. Even though
that's all I got from that game. Shout out to the Cardinals for being 2-0.
Yeah.
But that's all I got.
Yeah.
This next game, I don't really have much because I watched it, but this game sucked. This was not a fun watch, the Chiefs-Eagles game.
No,
I'm just glad Travis Kelce blew it.
It was very boring.
I'm glad he was the one that blew it.
Mm-hmm.
But
I think I had him started in fantasy. You talking about when he ran the slant, dropped it, and it was the interception, or bobbled
he popped it up, and he's like,
yeah. I don't know what he's so pissed off about. It was you, brother. It was you.
Hit you in your hands. But
he throwing his helmet and stuff. Brother, you did that.
Yeah, right.
Brother, why are you angry?
Bro loses 2 games, and he's on the sideline like, I'm sick of this shit.
You're the reason you lost the game.
You only lost 2 games, brother. There are teams that only win 5 games a year.
If they scored there, it's going to be a completely different game, but they didn't.
And in the Eagles, they're just dominant. I think the Chiefs are gettable right now while Worthy and Rashi are out, but Eagles are the Eagles. Chiefs look human. I don't really have much to say.
Are they will win in any way necessary. I don't understand. AJ Brown's getting no targets. Devontae Smith's getting no targets. They're not throwing the ball at all.
No.
Did you see where Chris Jones was like, you ain't even have 100 yards? And then
shut your ass up.
Yeah, we won the game. Yo, Jalen Hurts is hilarious, yo.
He said we won the game. Shut your ass up.
Yo, Jalen Hurts funnier than I thought he was, bro.
Oh yeah, he's one of those people because he doesn't talk much. When he does talk, it's hilarious.
It's hilarious, yeah.
Yeah. And then this Sunday night game also sucked. I had a lot of hype going into this game. I was very excited to see it. Penix, I will say, his spiral is absolutely jaw-dropping, gorgeous, but I'm just not sold on him being the guy yet. But the Falcons' defense looked legit. And J.J. McCarthy, I know what you're going to say. He's going to have to show me something because he did not look that good in this game. And he sprains his ankle, and he's out for 4 weeks. So, J.J. obviously wasn't going to light the world on fire because it's his literally second start, okay? Not every quarterback is Jaden Daniels.
Yeah.
But he's gonna have to improve, obviously. I mean, shout out to him. Him and his fiance had their first child, so I thought he was gonna have a baby bump and go off. He did not.
You called it. Yeah,
but to be fair, he didn't have much time. That Vikings offensive line is a train wreck. They've got to get that line together back so bad.
Also, the Falcons frustrate me because I feel like they have too much talent to be so middle of the pack.
Yeah, they have too much talent to be mid. That's why I don't like their coach. I don't think he's getting the most out of them.
Yeah, we thought Arthur Smith was bad. I feel like it's Arthur Smith all over again.
Yeah, Raheem Morris, he's a cool dude, but I'm just not buying it with Raheem Morris.
Not. Yeah, I don't know what they need, but you got Drake London, you got Darnell Mooney, you got
Bijan.
You got Bijan, who's a top 3 back right now. I think Penix has played pretty well considering how they've been. Also, I feel like this is an extension of his rookie season because he only started 3 games last year.
Yeah, I agree. And the defense looks a lot better.
I feel like they should be a good team. I think Penix is going to take a step. Again, he hasn't played. It's weird with Penix because I feel like he's played good enough to win, but also not at the same time.
That's what I'm saying.
He puts them in the worst
situation.
situation.
Beautiful, but
I don't feel like he puts them in bad situations, but I feel like he's not doing enough to get them over the hump. So it's
no, I agree.
I don't know.
And they're in a gettable division too.
Yeah. So I think they're still in there. They're still in the race. But yeah.
But speaking of that gettable division, the Bucks at the Texans, I knew the Bucks were winning this game, dude. And that's what I was saying. We were talking about how Raheem Morris isn't getting enough out of his squad. I've been banging this drum for over a year now. Todd Bowles is not a good coach. This Bucks team should be a Super Bowl contender. This team is so loaded.
You feel like they're underachieving?
Yes, I did not realize how stacked this team was till they were going through all the players on the roster.
Bucky Irvin's a dog, too. Oh, my gosh. Bucky Irvin's
I'm
a dog.
how do they have all this talent? Listen, Baker Mayfield, top 5 quarterback. We talked about it. They got Bucky Irving and Rashad White. That's a great running back duo. Kate Otten, solid starting tight end, above average tight end.
Going to that receiving core. Yeah.
They got Tristan Wirfs, Graham Barton, and Cody Malk, and Luke Gadecki on that offensive line.
Too.
Top 10 offensive line.
And Wirfs. Dog.
Yeah, top 10 offensive line.
Yeah.
Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, Jalen McMillan. Did I mention Emeka Ibuka yet?
Who will probably be their number 1 by the end of the season.
And people forget they still employ Sterling Shepard, who I'm not saying he's a game changer, but he's better than some people.
You said Chris Godwin, right? You put Chris Godwin in there?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
And that's just the offense.
Mm-hmm.
This Bucks team, and especially in a division where they can kick some ass, like Falcons, Saints, Panthers, they should be 6-0 in the division.
Yeah, I'm not even too familiar who they have on defense other than Vita Vea, but I know they're a top unit
Yes.
statistically for like the past 3 years.
Antoine Winfield Jr.,
Oh,
Jamel
dog, yeah,
Dean,
dog, corner. Yep.
Zion McCollum at corner, Levante
Don't know him,
David's
but
still there, Yaya
yeah,
Diaby at off the edge. Like,
yeah.
they have the talent.
Mm-hmm.
And the GM's done everything he can do. He's got all these good players on long-term deals or rookie contracts.
Yep.
And the Bucks are winning 10, 11 games. You're like, yeah, good season, Bucks. Like, no, this should be a Super Bowl contender.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I'm saying, like, I don't think Todd Bowles is that guy, but I'm an asshole, apparently, for thinking that. So, but Texans, they're going to have to show me something because that defense looks good, but that offense is, I don't know who that is or what he did.
That's not my CJ Stroud. Yo,
that
I
is
was
the CJ Stroud I know and love.
I thought I responded to you, so I apologize, but you texted me earlier. Actually, it was yesterday during the game, and you were like, "That's not the CJ Stroud I know and love," and I thought it was the funniest thing ever.
That's facts.
Oh
Because
my
I don't
God.
know who that dude is, but he ain't the CJ Stroud I know and love.
Dude,
He's bad.
hear me out.
I know it's not his fault. I know it's not fully his fault.
I think the Texans broke him, but he can be fixed. He's a smart kid.
Without a doubt. Without a doubt. And they're just like, nope. Our defense is good.
I don't know what it is. I think D'Amico's a good coach. I think it's that offensive side that really needs some work, man.
It's the line because they have weapons.
Yeah.
Nico Collins, Jaden Higgins, Xavier Hutchinson is. I cannot stress enough how underrated that guy is.
Also, shout out Nick Chubb.
Yeah, I was going to get there. Nick Chubb, that Woody Marks, the rookie running back, he had some explosivity to him. Dalton Schultz, Cade Stover. Like, they have the weapons. It's just who the hell is blocking?
Yeah. Can I say, though, and you might have noticed it, too, that touchdown run Nick Chubb broke out of kind of hurt me watching. Because he had that J.K. Dobbins kind of like limp while he was running. You can tell his leg is just
and the
not
amount of people that
same.
were tackling him low really pissed me off.
Yeah. Like you can
stop
tell.
hitting him in the knee.
He just doesn't have the contact balance that he once did, which is, I get it. He's not going to be what he once was.
Blow your knee out 3 times. Yeah, it's going to change.
I think like 4, because wasn't it like twice in college? Like twice in the league?
It might have been twice in college.
I know it was the one really bad one where his knee like went in.
Yeah.
I thought there was one more, but I could be wrong.
I don't know.
It might be. I think it's 3 times. Yeah,
watch out for the Bucks. If Todd Bowles can get the most out of his squad, that team can go on a run.
Yeah.
And then the last game, I barely watched this game. It was on at 10 o'clock Eastern. The Chargers beat the Raiders 29.
I actually watched this game. Yeah.
Justin Herbert has been a different man ever since he started dating Madison Beer. That's the only analysis I got. Go for it.
So they didn't ask him to do what he did in the Chiefs game. But again, I think, I'm not going to lie to you, I think Keenan Allen changed his life for them.
Quentin
they're not
Johnston, they're getting the most out of him now.
Quentin Johnston is getting at least a long touchdown a game. Like he'll go a quarter or 2 without touching the ball. Next thing you know, he's going for 50 yards. Lad McConkey is going to consistently get open. He's just a younger Keenan Allen, basically a white Keenan Allen. But he's a little bit faster than Keenan. I will say that. Lad's pretty fast. And then you got Keenan, just the savvy vet, can get open against any coverage. He's not going to burn you down the field, but when it's that red zone area, when you need a big third down, Keenan's your guy. Keenan's good. And he still has them hands, boy. So they have what they need on offense. They got their burner, they got their every down guy, and they got their savvy vet who's just going to do the right thing every time. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
And then
I'm very
offensively, they started to give Najee some more touches. Najee looked good. Omarion Hampton looked good. Offensive line is looking pretty solid even without Slater. So yeah, Raiders side, Geno is just he's Jameis if Jameis was just a little bit more consistent, basically. Literally, like Geno is literally going to be one of the best throws you've ever seen, or it's going to be an interception, and you're going to be like, "What the freak is that?"
Amen to that.
Geno made some plays, and then at the same time, he would turn around and throw one of the ugliest interceptions you've ever seen in your life. I think he threw 3 in this game. I think I saw 2 of them. They were awful, like bad. And I think he threw, it should have been 4, but there was one that got dropped. Like, it was bad.
Yeah.
Their defense is just scrappy. I don't even think it's like the best defense, but it's scrappy. Like, they'll keep them in games.
Yeah.
I think they need to give Genty more carries. Because
Marion Hampton more carries.
yeah, I feel like Genty. I don't know if you watched any of the highlights or anything. Genty was literally like one broken tackle or one block away from breaking a long one at least 5 times, 4 or 5 times.
So close yet so
I
far.
feel like he's starting to get it, and his
Yeah.
contact balance is crazy. So I feel like within the next 2 games or so, we'll see like a long run from him.
I hope so, man. He's been quiet.
Yeah, it
But-
seems like he's just right there.
You ready to get into week 3?
Yeah.
All right, so moving on to Thursday night football. And before you give your picks, I just want to ask you a question.
Okay.
It's the Miami Dolphins at the Buffalo Bills, and it's in Buffalo. So, Jordan, my only question is Josh Allen playing in this game?
Is he injured?
Joshua Allen suit up.
Is he one of the injuries? Or are you just saying that because they suck that bad?
Yeah.
12 and a half?
If Joshua Allen suits up, I am taking the Bills minus
12 and a half?
Dude, those Dolphins have no fight.
12 and a
Give me
half
the
is
Bills minus
crazy.
12 and a half. On a short week in Buffalo, dude, they're going to pound them. Pause.
Fudge, man.
Josh is
12
just
and a half is a
Is
lot,
gonna add
dog.
that MVP case. This could be 30-3.
But what if it's one of those situations where they're blowing them out, and then since they're out, they just make the score look better?
Your call.
Because then we wouldn't cover. Frick. Like, don't get me wrong. I think at some point they'll be up by double digits.
Yeah.
I just don't know if they'll sustain it. Oh, this one it's getting to me.
Well, you're seeing the field pretty good right now, so trust your gut. It's been working for you. You've been seeing the field pretty good.
I know. I just
You're
don't
above
know.
500
man.
on the season.
Frick, give me Buffalo.
Ah, damn it. I thought I was going to get you to bite. I really wanted you to take the
Dog, I'm
Dolphins.
gonna be real though. I can see Miami like coming back after they take Josh Allen out, but they know it's not gonna be enough.
This next game's also a big spread. The Green Bay Packers at the Browns. Packers by 7.5. I'm going to take the
taking that.
Packers.
I'm taking that. Pause.
The Packers, they've looked like the best team in football to start the season, and the Browns, yeah, the defense has looked good, but that offense is not going to be able to keep up. So
No, not
I'll
at
take
all.
the Pack.
And you can argue that the Packers have looked like the best defense in the NFL so far.
They have,
You can argue
without
Yeah.
a doubt.
Yeah.
And in this next game, I can't believe this spread's not bigger. The Colts, Indiana Jones-led Colts at the Titans. Colts only favored by 3.5. I will absolutely take the Colts winning by 4 or more because like I said, Cam Ward is good. The Titans suck. So give me the Colts. With how they've looked, oh yeah.
Give me the Colts. That Tennessee defense is nasty though. That's the only reason I was hesitating.
I don't know, man. Now this next game is the Jake Browning at the Carson Wentz Bowl. The Vikings are favored by 2.5. I'm going to take the Bengals. I don't love it. I do not love it, but I will.
You're just
take
taking them to cover, right? Yeah.
Because it's Jake Browning and Carson Wentz. Who the hell knows what's going to happen? I can't pick all favorites.
Give me Minnesota.
And watch, this is with how
I'm
this
not
season's
happy about
gone
this.
for me. You're definitely going to get this game right,
I'm not happy about this one either, though. I'm not gonna lie to you.
bro. Like I beat your ass last year. You're beating my ass this year, man.
I hope
is
it continues.
ugly
It's only
quick.
week 2. We're about to be week 3.
The Pittsburgh Steelers at the New England Patriots. Steelers are only favored, by 1.5. Who do you got?
I don't pick against my boys, so I'll pick them. But this is one where I'm like, come on, y'all got to give me something.
I don't think we're going to be different on many games, so I'll take the Patriots just to be different. But I do think you
Okay.
guys win and cover. But
Fair.
I'll take it just for the sake of being different. I'll take
Fair.
the Patriots. Just because my boy Drake May. Now this next game, I don't know. The Rams at the Eagles. Eagles favored by 3.5. The Rams gave the Eagles their
3.5
closest run
is-
for their money.
Mm,
3.5's not a big spread to cover though. Just to
It's
win
not.
by 4.
Fair.
I think the Eagles can win by 4. I'll take the Eagles. They're hard to bet against. But the Rams, man, they gave the Eagles a run for their money, so
I'm
I'm
gonna say
intrigued.
Eagles. I'm gonna say Eagles.
I swear the picks are supposed to be getting easier, but I feel like they're getting harder.
That's because it's September football, man. We don't know who's
Next
who
up,
yet.
we got the Jets at the Bucks. Bucks favored by 6.5. I don't think Justin Fields is playing in this game because he's in concussion protocol, which is why the spread's so big. But
Give me the Bucks.
yeah, I was gonna say if Fields isn't playing, it's not gonna be a close game whatsoever. It's in Tampa too. Yeah. You like the pun I did there? Okay, moving on. The Raiders at the Commanders. Now Jaden Daniels is questionable. With that in mind, I will take the Raiders plus 3.5. If I knew for a fact Jaden was playing, I would probably pick different, but I'm not 100% sure if Jaden Daniels plays in this game, so I'm going to take the Raiders. Because that Raiders team is scrappy.
I feel like Commanders know that Jaden needs to play, so they'll try to get him to play. My thing is, sorry, Jaden, this is also for fantasy concerns. I don't know if he'll finish the game, like if he does play, because the Raiders are pretty aggressive on D.
Yeah, you know Max Crosby always has to hit him.
And we know Jaden can take some stupid hits sometimes.
So who are we picking?
Who's Washington's backup?
Marcus Mariota. It's in Washington too, if that helps.
I think I'm taking the Commanders on this one.
Commanders minus 3.5. Sold. All right, moving on. Next up, we have the Falcons at the Panthers. Falcons favored by 6.5. The Panthers have burned me one too many times. Give me the Falcons. Done with it.
That's a big spread, though, dog.
The Panthers have burned me one too many times. I'm not picking them again.
I'm taking Atlanta, but that's a big spread.
Yeah, watch. Don't worry. The Panthers will cover this time and find a way to screw me again. Don't worry. It's going to happen. Next up, we have the Texans at the Jaguars. Jags are favored?
That's because the Texans have not looked good, bro. The Texans have not looked good.
And the Jags have?
They haven't, but like...
Give me the Texans. Shit. And I get points? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Come on, CJ Stroud. Come back to form. I'm stressing.
This is the hardest week so far.
Yeah,
I thought last week was bad.
That's what I'm saying. I thought it was supposed to get easier.
Give me the Texans.
Oh, you're a bastard. I thought you were going to bite on the Travis Hunter. All right. Moving on.
They have not been utilizing him correctly. I don't know why they don't just commit to one side of the ball and just let him go.
Broncos at Chargers. Chargers favored by 2.5. Whoa. Oh. I'm struggling. You can pick first if you want. I'm in shambles right here.
Whichever one I pick, I know you'll go opposite. So like I'm trying to think what I really think.
Oh. Dude, I'm in shambles over this
405 in LA. Broncos just came off a tough loss.
Chargers
but they still look good. Broncos D, I think, is going to give Chargers more of a challenge.
Yeah.
Because Broncos, I think, have been very consistent on defense. I think they're leading the league in sacks.
Damn.
Or at least up there right now.
Who you got?
I'll take Denver to cover.
All right, I'll take the Chargers then. Just for the sake of being different. What was it, 2.5?
Yeah.
Don't love it. Don't love that at all. But okay. Don't love that one bit, but whatever. Moving on. The Saints at the Seahawks. Seahawks favored by 7.5.
They're killing me with these spreads, bro.
I might take Seattle because, like, if they
I'll
can beat
Seattle,
y'all,
but I'm saying these spreads are very crazy.
yeah, I think I'm gonna take the Seahawks to win by 8. Oh God. At least it's in Seattle. That works in our favor. But oof, boy oh boy. All right. The Dallas Cowboys at the Chicago Bears. Bears favored by 1.5. Give me the Cowboys.
Give me the Cowboys.
Yeah. Brandon Aubrey alone's going to cover this spread. Yeah, I think Dallas wins this game outright, if I'm being honest. Moving on. The Kyler Murray Cardinals at the Mac Jones Niners. Niners favored by 1.5. If Kyler doesn't have a tummy ache, I think I might take the Cardinals here. I don't love it, but I mean, I don't love Mac Jones either. Man, he's thinking for his life here.
These games suck. Give me the Cardinals.
I thought you were going to take the Niners.
No, these games suck, bro.
Hey, at least we're being given points. All right, Sunday Night Football. This primetime game is absolute cheeks. Chiefs at the Giants. Chiefs favored by 6.5. I will take the Chiefs, actually, just because they're so pissed off. I think on national TV, they're going to want to make an example out of the Giants. I don't think Russell Wilson replicates.
I'll take Chiefs.
Don't sound thrilled
Watch them
about it or
cover.
anything.
Watch them cover.
And then finally, the Lions at the Ravens. Monday Night Football. Ravens favored by 4.5. I will gladly take my Ravens. We have handled Detroit pretty well recently, so I like our odds. Bro is struggling.
Bro. Give me the Ravens. Give me the Ravens. Give me the Ravens.
Okay. All right. That is it for our picks. Jordan, you got anything left to say before we get out here, bro? You've been going.
I hated these picks. I don't want to do this again. No, people, we appreciate the support. Once again, 5 stars is preferable. Please leave us a review. But whatever you got to say it with your chest. Once again, man, we're in full swing football season,
Yes,
man. I'm really happy that it's back.
Every game.
Yeah, it'd be nice to start my weeks off with a win. You know, when your weeks always goes better when you know your team wins for the week. I'm telling you, bro. But again, very glad to do this. Love you, my dog, and let's just keep the ball rolling, man. We appreciate you guys.
Yeah, flag throwers. I echo everything Jordan said. I love doing this with you too, bro. These picks have been kicking my absolute ass, but you know what? I love it. I look forward to it every week. And flag throwers, you know how we end this.
We're not going to apologize for winning.
No, we are not. We will see y'all next week. See ya.